Hello, fifth grade students. Today we are working on taking data and being able to represent that data into a new way, a new form. So the first thing that we are going to do is take our data that we've collected in class about birth months. We should have already completed this part. We are taking that class survey, and now we need to compile that information. So if you can see on my screen right here, I have made a fake class. And I have put their birth month that they were born out to the side. So you can see Jim, Fred, Sandy, Dan, Lacey, Julie, Gary, Larry, Mary, and Terry, and I have their birth month. So now we need to go through and we need to calculate up that totals in order to make our chart. So let's look and see how many January birthdays we have. So I can see one. I see one January, so I'm going to put a 1 there. Now let's do February. I see one, two birthdays. March, I have 0 in March. April, I have 0 in April. May, I have 1, 2. June, I have 1, 2, 3 in June. Then I have July. Nope, doesn't look like I have any in July. August, 0. September, 0. October, 0. November, 0. And December, I have 1, 2. So it looks like I have a pretty small class. This is manageable. So what I'm going to do now to create my chart is highlight my information. I'm going to go up in Google Classroom and click Insert Chart. And this chart is automatically created by Google. And in my setup, I can go through and change and customize what I want. I can even change the type of chart that I want represented. And you can see here I have my total for each section. So 3 was the highest that I had. So there's my total. And then my bottom 0. I can choose to represent it in a column like such. Here it shows you 100% of my birthdays for June. This one's not a good representation because I can't tell how much 100% is. So I want to choose the right graph that represents my information. Maybe I want to go pie chart. Again, I can see that 20% of the birthdays were in May, 20 in February, but I need to know a number. So let's see which chart would be the best for showing a number. This kind of shows my number, but I feel like my first one really showed what I wanted. Here's my birthdays. Here's the total for each birthday, so you can see which months had 0, which months had 1 birthday, January, 2 birthdays in February, 3 birthdays in May, or two birthdays in May, 3 birthdays in June, 0, and December had 2. So now I can go through and customize. I can tell my chart style. Maybe I want my background to be this green color. I like that. Maybe I want my chart border to match and be blue. I can also make it a 3D. If you click maximize, we're going to have a lot going on there, so I don't really care for maximize. I can also change my font style to wide. I can change my text color. Maybe I want it to be pink up there. Maybe I want it to be bold or italicized. Maybe I want it to be in the middle of my chart. So there's lots of different things to do here, but we need to remember that we want to be able to represent our data in the best way possible. I can change my format of my bars. My line color I can change as well, the lines. My line dash type, I don't like that green. I'm going to change it to, I like it better as black. I don't like the dash. I want it as a solid line, I think. There we go. So you can see that I can change all of it how I want. I can create my legend as well. And I can change my text color there. So there's lots of really cool things to do here. Okay, so this is the first video. After this, we're going to learn how to change a chart into a graph. All right, have fun making your first chart.